Hello, my name is Andrew and welcome to this brief presentation about the Film and Television Production degree at the University of Hertfordshire. I'll be hoping to convince you that we really are offering a terrific course of study that combines a great deal of practical film and programme making with the study and understanding of the creative and business contexts of television and cinema. The film and television industries are experiencing a boom at the moment. So, armed with your expertise, your knowledge and your understanding, we would expect you to be able to take up a role in industry after completing your degree. Why university? This is a very important question that I would urge you to consider. For me, the answer lies in the fact that a degree is a very special qualification. It is more than just training in a particular skill or craft. It is a course of study designed to accelerate your interest not only in your subject area, but also in the world around you. If you join us here at Herts, we can promise that we will change the way you think. A degree is designed to stimulate you, to make you more analytical, and to help you apply research and inquiry throughout your life. This is a very valuable and exceptional form of learning. This is a snapshot of how the degree is structured across the 3 years. Areas of specialist study are broken down into modules, and these should build across the 3 years. Effectively, in university terms, you'll go from beginner to advanced to expert during your 3 years. Alas, this does not mean that you'll be invited to direct the next Marvel movie on graduation, but it does mean that the big companies, from Warner Brothers to the BBC for example, will take your application seriously because they want to take on junior staff who have a solid understanding of the creative, technical and logistical components of their business. This knowledge and understanding is what will make you stand apart from other candidates. It's important to note that a large amount of your work will be group-based. It has to be this way to mirror industry, as it takes a team to make a movie. So you do have to be very open and willing to work as part of a group. Your marks depend on it, so please think very carefully about this. Another question is, how can we prove that we're a great course? While we do get a lot of great feedback from current and former students, as a degree we also have 2 particular memberships that attest to the quality and value of our course. The first is our membership of the International Association of Film and Television Schools, or, to give it its French title, le Centre International de Liaison des Écoles du Cinéma et de Télévision, which explains the acronym SELECT. Membership of SELECT is only awarded after an institution is thoroughly investigated and researched by highly experienced industry practitioners and teachers from across the globe. We underwent a very rigorous audit at Hertfordshire and were delighted to be invited to join this prestigious international community of film schools and universities. This is a fantastic endorsement of the quality of our degree programme. The second membership is with UK-based agency Screen Skills. This particular body also carries out a strict and demanding audit of degree teaching, and its mission statement is to endorse and enhance screen courses that develop industry-ready students. We're delighted to be one of these courses, and further delighted to have had our membership renewed on the basis of the quality of work that we undertake. So, when considering a film and TV production degree, we're proud to be able to say that we are recognised both nationally and internationally for which we offer, which is fantastic both for staff and students alike. If we take a quick look now at what happens in each year group, in Level 4, your first year, you have a range of different modules that set you up. Story and script will teach you how to create that winning screenplay. Some people would argue this is the single most important part of your film, as it's from there that all other work will emanate. You'll learn about studio and location production, how to shoot in a studio and how to shoot out on the street or in a house or wherever your story takes place. Thereafter, you'll need to understand the basics of how to edit your work together. What does picture editing entail? How do you create sound design and architecture that excites your audience? Because we must remember that sound is often more than 50% of your final film. We also look at film and TV theory to bring it all together. Why is television like it is now? What's the history of cinema? How does that influence us? And what effect will it have on our filmmaking? In Level 5, your second year, you go deeper into the subjects. Cinematic craft skills will teach you a lot more about camera usage, sound recording, and then the post-production elements. You'll spend a lot more time thinking about how to plan and execute your movies in your pre-production and production module. And you again have to bring the theory into it. What is influencing you now? What sort of films are people watching? Why are they watching them? Which TV programs are the most popular? And again, why? Into this mix, we include the first of our professional development modules. This will teach you the context of the industries as they are today. It will allow you to learn why programs are made, how programs are made, what the financial outcome is, why people sell films, how people sell films. It will give you an introduction to the global market that eventually you'll be working in. In between the second and third years, between levels 5 and 6, students are offered the opportunity to study abroad. We have a vast number of partner universities in 43 countries all across the globe, and many of our students in film and TV particularly find it useful going to the US or Canada to continue their film studies. They have a different experience there. They tend to bring this back with them and enrich the course. So it's great to see how films are made elsewhere, and then it's great to mix that with the studies here at Hertfordshire. Certainly, it's a wonderful opportunity that we're keen for our students to take. Your final year, or level 6, contains some big projects. The first is your degree essay. You will choose a subject based on a question of your own making that interests you, that excites you, and you'll write about it. This very often is the sort of thing you'll end up talking about at job interviews, so it's very important. It shows that you have a broad interest in your subject area and a depth of knowledge. You move on to make one final longer production, and this is split into a pre-production module and then the production module itself, which allows you plenty of time to create your final masterpiece. In conjunction with this, we look at multi-platform. That's just another way of saying, how else can we use our film and television work across modern social media and other platforms? You'll build a site that will go with your film to pre-market it, and afterwards you can use it to market it for film festivals and other events such as that. And you also look at your second professional development module, which is more personalised. This is about showreels, CVs, how to find those jobs, how to contact people, how to hunt down those wonderful opportunities. We have a huge careers team also at the University of Hertfordshire, and they support us in this work. And many guest speakers will come in to tell you how they managed to carve a career as freelancers. When considering where to study, do take a look at the teaching staff, at the tutors, the lecturers, and find out what they've done. Here at Hertfordshire, we have tutors who combine industry experience with education experience. So not only have they worked in industry, but they're able to teach. While it's important that a lecturer may know how to make a film or how to direct a scene, what's more important is that they can get you to do it. So do look into this. In addition to our regular teaching staff, we invite plenty of guests and visitors to share their experience and knowledge with us. These will be people who've worked in different fields of production or post-production, from writers and directors through to post-production supervisors. Here we have a picture of our visiting professor, Mike Newell, who directed Harry Potter, Four Weddings and a Funeral, Prince of Persia, and so on. It's great when these visitors come in because they reinforce the fact that we're giving up-to-date current knowledge and that we are teaching exactly the same things as they're doing in industry. The film and TV production course is supported by a very well-provisioned loan store that stocks an enormous range of cameras, lenses, recording equipment, grip equipment and so on. Students may access this through an online catalogue and via the completion of a kit request form and an appropriate risk assessment form. Students are encouraged to take the kit out for themselves and not just to wait for filmmaking time, as the more they do, the better they get. Practice makes perfect after all. The degree course has fostered relationships with a number of industry partners, and these are often brought in by tutors themselves. Recently, Warner Brothers have awarded annually a £10,000 bursary, which also includes mentoring from senior Warner Brother figures. The Production Guild offers places to up to 10 students to train to be production accountants, which is a great way into producing, and a relationship with the estate of Stanley Kubrick allows unrivaled access to his producer, Jan Harlan, who can inform students about this iconic filmmaker's work. Every year we like to organise trips, and recently these have included the Cannes Film Festival and Sheffield Doc Fest. Cannes, in particular, is a great way to have a look behind the glitz and glamour of filmmaking. Really, it's a 3-week-long trade show in which people are selling products, whether that be films or locations. It's a lot of hard work, but great for the students to see how it works internationally. Our students also get special film passes which allow them into premieres and other screenings. That brings us to the end of this short presentation, so thank you very much for listening. If you'd like to know any more about us, we are the Film and Television Production degree, part of the School of Creative Arts, based on the College Lane campus at the University of Hertfordshire in Hatfield. Please don't hesitate to contact us by email or by telephone, and we look forward to seeing you at one of our open days, or if you've already elected to join us, we look forward to seeing you at the start of term. Thank you very much.